G'day foodies, welcome back to Matthew's Culinary Corner. Today I'm in Hong Kong and I'm very excited to show a lovely video of my friends Jill and Marcello. And Marcello tonight is going to cook an Italian dish for us because Marcello just happens to be Italian. One of our favorites. What's it called, Marcello?
Pasta alla San Giovanni.
Right. So I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so we're going to heat up about 60 mils of extra virgin olive oil in the pan and heat it up. And that's olive oil that you see here is actually very special olive oil from Italy again. But of course, you can use any olive oil. And the amount of olive oil you use will really depend on how many people, how many guests you have, okay? So while we got the olive oil on, we're actually going to boil the water at the same time, and that's going to be for our fusilli. Meanwhile, we're going to get 3 garlic cloves. We're going to get 3 anchovies for taste, really nice and salty. If you don't like anchovies, don't worry about it. The garlic is there for flavor, so we're flavoring the oil, and the anchovies are there for taste. So we will be taking the garlic out later, and you'll see that. So that's 3 cloves of garlic and about 3 anchovies there. I really love anchovies, so I could probably put more in. So once the anchovies and the garlic and the oil are all mixed, we add in some capers, and we put about a tablespoon in. Again, in Italian cooking, you sort of go by how many people, how much flavor you want, who likes what. Here we're also adding in some olives, pitted olives, Kalamata, so both green and black, straight from the jar. And we're just going to let that settle in and work itself down a bit before we put in the tomatoes. So the thing about the first set of tomatoes is you can actually use passata, the Italian tomato sauce. Here we're just going to use some fresh tomatoes cut in half, and then we're going to fry those down, and that's going to be the sauce. So all the other ingredients you see here, this is the sauce. But again, often in Italian cooking you use passata. So because we're not using passata, the tomatoes are going to take a little time to actually cook and break down. Now there was a lovely plate there that they brought from Italy, and we're not promoting this wine, but I have to say, it was yummy. And of course, with all good Italian wine and great friends, it's a wonderful occasion. Okay, so we've broken down the tomatoes. We're just going to add in, I would say, about half a teaspoon, of chili flakes. Again, just for flavor. And the amount is really, again, based on your own taste. Okay, so everything's broken down now. We take out the garlic cloves. If you really want to keep the garlic cloves in, you may. But while we're doing that, we're going to put in our fusilli pasta. I'm going to do a video on making some fresh pasta very soon, because it's very, very, very simple. But in this case, we just got a nice packet of fusilli, again from Italy, and that came out really well. And that packet will last for about maybe 4 or 5 people, and the sauces are made for about 3. So just remember to increase the ingredients as you see fit. Now this last phase is we're taking some lovely fresh cherry tomatoes, and we're just going to pop them in top. and that's going to give a lovely texture. They're not going to break down as much because we're not going to cook them as much, and it gives a lovely flavor and a bite and texture to the dish. And we're pretty much there with the pasta, so let's move on to the cheese. So this cheese is Parmigiano Reggiano, and under Italian law, only cheese produced in Reggio, Emilia, Mantua, Modena or Parma are allowed to be called Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm not sure I got that right. So now we pour our pasta into the dish with all our sauce. Just move it around a little bit, get some sauce all over the pasta, and then we spoon it into a lovely bowl. And then we're gonna put some Parmesan cheese, and we're pretty well set. I have to say, this is one of Marcello's favorite recipes, and I wanted to get it down because I like to do it myself. Gorgeous. And again, nice glass of Italian wine, great company. What more can you ask for? Cheers, everybody. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Of course, after a lovely pasta, we have our cheese board and grapes and lovely cheeses. And then, of course, we had some limoncello. So let's look at that.
Okay, done. Okay.
You need some, yeah. Take two.
So thanks for watching. Remember to hit subscribe and hit the bell. And let me know your comments. Here's some beautiful limoncello from Marcello's mother in Italy. So cheers. Cheers, Marcello.
Salute Matteo.
Salute. Wow. Wow. Oh.